This morning, greening up your indoors to tempt the five senses. Horticulturist and Chicago Metro Director for Ambius, Denise Senior, is here to tell us more. Good morning. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
Some of this seems obvious to me. For example, the site. We look at a plant, it looks beautiful. So that one is more along the lines of, I think, everybody agreeing. But tell us why you think the site part is so important.
Okay. The psychological and physiological effects of plants are well documented, but we forget how they stimulate into our five senses also. So let's take sight. This plant in particular, a bromelade, is really aesthetically pleasing. It's stimulating with the bright colours against the green leaves.
Yes.
It's a beautiful plant. However, more functionally, plants are used as navigation tools within public spaces. If you think of shopping malls, airports, hospitals, plants are now used by space planners to navigate people around that space. So they don't just look great, they're really functional in the space too.
Right, you can tell somebody, make a left at the beautiful red plant or whatever. All right, and what's the next sense that we're going to talk about?
Okay, well, let's talk about how plants are great sound masters. They can also help diffuse sound in buildings.
Oh.
So if we look at this plant here, this is often used in office buildings as a trailing plant.
What is this one called?
That's a pothos.
And this is easy to grow, isn't it?
That's a great plant to keep at home too, yeah. If you think of a busy office, you've got telephones ringing, people chatting, all this background noise, and plants can actually help diffuse that sound and make it a more calming, less stressful place to be in the workplace.
And really diffuse the sound, like you hear less noise, or it just gives you a calming effect when you look at it?
It's both, actually. It's a
right.
calming effect psychologically, but they will actually diffuse the harsh noises of background in an office.
Oh, it'd be nice to put near a ringing phone.
Absolutely, yeah.
All right.
Or a crying baby, maybe.
Oh. All right, and this is also one of those easy ones too. Are these related, these two?
Do you know, not necessarily, but this one would need a lot more water than this one, for example. But the relation between them is the leaf shape and the leaf type. So things like noise deflection, these two would be great for it. But let's look at touch now, because that's an interesting sense too. If you want to feel this plant here, the Aralia.
It feels, you know, texture-y.
It's got a great texture, yeah. Plants again have been
Now, what
related.
is this supposed to do for me as I'm feeling it up here?
It's meant to have a calming therapeutic effect, which is often related to...
No smell.
No smell on that one, but again, if we think of different citrus trees, eucalyptus, again, this can invigorate our sense of smell and can even lead to us motivating to different actions based on the way it invigorates our senses.
Okay, and then we have taste.
Taste as well. Lots of plants now being used in the food arena. If you think of herbs, it's a great way to, again, bring in a natural substance into taste and invigorate the senses.
All right, did we cover all of our senses here, or are we missing one?
I think we've covered them all now.
All right. All right, well, thank you very much. And one last thing I want to leave on, because I know a lot of people love their plants. They talk to their plants. Does that have something to do also with the senses, or? Again,
that's a nice way to relax. It's a very calming thing to do. Just worry if they answer you back. That would be the thing to worry for. But again, it's a therapeutic benefit.
All right, well, thank you very much for joining us today, Denise. We really appreciate it. And these are the two easiest ones to grow, right?
Yeah,
all right.
They are.
All right, thank you very much. And for more information, you can log on to our website, NBC5.com. Make sure that you click on the As Seen On link. Natalie, back to you.